this is what we do. We do international education and project development all around broadacre systems. I'm really not that happy being in cities. I just doesn't do it for me. It's not where I come from, and it just doesn't do it for me. So the main frame around that is keyline design. Permaculture informs what I do, and definitely holistic management informs a lot of what I do as part of my mental toolkit for the work we get up to. I'm also very, very interested in agricultural machinery for the reason that if you want to get things done quickly over very broad expanses, well then mechanisation has to be involved because we don't have a Mexico. So you don't.
Indonesia, we just haven't tapped it
Yeah,
yet.
we didn't exactly. Right. So we won't get on the population debate if we want to go down that path, though, right? So no, machinery is very, very important, and that's as much as anything else based around my intention always to stretch every litre of fossil fuel as far as I can, right? To pay respect to the material. And it also goes to my use of computers. I've since 1996, I've been designing farms on computers for that very reason. A lot of my colleagues still do it by hand, and I think, my God, you poor suffering bastards. It's just hard work. You know, I went from a business that was producing about 10 to 15 plans a year to doing over 100 to 120 plans a year, just by using computers, right?
So which software do you use?
Map Info, which I've used since 1996, and I still use the same version. Of registered software. No, it's very good. It's very easy. So that's enabled us to really pump out a lot of work, and that's why I've got such a portfolio. I've done 1,300 properties. And we've developed many of them because of that. These days as well, I'm involved very heavily in lighting fires all over the place because I'm an Australian, so I'm therefore a pyrophite. And I light fires all over the place in all sorts of different activities. So there's lots of things that go on that I'm involved with all through the web.
You're being metaphoric there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you're not, I want to talk more.
Just drawing the rule.
Fire is a tool.
Yeah.
All right, now we've got community services, education and research. Bill and Lisa Mollison, they've got a little property, and well, I don't know if you know it, but I'm going to tell you right now that you will be the last, this particular little group here are the last group in the world to receive the Permaculture Institute Permaculture Design Course Certificate. You are the last ones. Yeah, it's not great. No. It's you are the last guys, because these guys in their analysis of where they're at, they've decided that it's no longer viable for them to continue to have people registered teachers like I anyhow, or to provide the certification. And I would suspect that will also go through to the provision of what used to be called the Permaculture Diploma as well. Anyway, that's another issue we can discuss later on. So there's that. But they've done it for a long time, and they've done a great job on a shoestring. And it's now time for somebody else or others to take up that opportunity.